Hello and welcome back to the round 2 coverage of the 2021 Ontario Provincial Disc Golf Championships, as the screen says. We're at Ettyville Super Spin Disc Golf Center on the Prodigy Dream 18, excuse me, not the Innova one. This is presented by ODSA, PDGA Canada, and the Ettyville Super Spin Center. Thanks to John Pytel and his family and company for hosting us for this amazing event. As said, we are on round 2 back 9 coverage. Our title sponsors include Forefathers Brewing Company. They have done so much for the local scene, and I know the local scene does so much for them as well. So, and also Prodigy Disc for making everything possible.
Making the impossible possible.
Exactly. You know what's not impossible? You looking good, bud.
Thanks, buddy.
That's very possible. Me, on the other hand, don't worry about that.
You just gotta try a little harder sometimes.
I know. I'm a little too serious on that one. So we got Cédric Gilbert sitting at a +1 after hole 9. Just because hole 9 beat everybody except Marty up, basically. Speaking of Marty, Captain Canada, looking fresh as ever.
Here it is.
Oh,
Double
yeah.
glasses.
I mean, it was that hot. You need 2 pairs of sunglasses out there. You got Jesse Tomalty from BC, representing his sponsors there, Top Link, and I can't quite see the other one.
Is that Parked?
I think it is, yeah.
Parked.
I can't quite read it. Sorry, Jesse. And
we tried.
Patrick Savard, from Nicolet, Quebec, I believe is how you pronounce it. I'm not entirely sure. I thought I was doing good with the Quebec names, but apparently not. So here's your scores after hole 9. Marty walked away with a birdie. Everybody else kind of got bit on that one, but
that was a tough hole for those guys.
It's such a tight gap, so
hopefully they can clean up this back 9 and back on track.
Moving into hole 10, par 3, just 178 feet. Pretty tight off the tee with these 2 sets of trees right in your peripheral. That's the only, I shouldn't say that's the only problem, because there is a pond on the left. And the basket's perched precariously on this little spine of the green here. Typical play is a straight backhand to kind of land into the hillside, or I like to play the flex side iron play because I always do that. Marty's got looks like his San Marino Aviar here.
Oh, this is nice.
Can
Hold
go
it.
In.
Oh
my God.
Off the chain. Look at him shaking his head. Like,
he's like, oh, should have gone in. I don't know what I was doing. Should have thrown it was.
If that basket was 2 feet further back, I think it was in.
It
just hit so hard, and it wasn't quite on that.
Yeah, if it was center, that was hearted. Like there's no chance of that one coming out. It's just half a foot to the left.
And it's not that Marty doesn't get aces; he gets a ton.
Yeah,
but as far as tournament aces, he has to be the king of those.
Just
near misses and
all the time. This looks okay.
Do a couple compilation videos of those misses, right?
Good ground play. Good ground play there. Good ground reaction, I should say.
Oh gosh, it's a little wide.
Good sit
hit, though.
Yeah.
Oh, even he did.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm good. Yeah.
Whoa, darling. Whoa.
Hang on to her, Hilda. Sit down.
Stay there.
See, he came in flat. If he came in on a bit of a hyzer angle, it would have just sat. But because he came in flat, it kind of roll bounced off of the hillside.
Go in.
Soft
He's
run.
running.
Yeah, shouldn't be too far past. This looks like Jesse's shot. I believe, yes, it is.
I think Marty went in and got that one for him too.
He might have. A little bit low. Looks like he's still be a little bit rattled by the previous hole.
It's a good par putt.
Yeah, that's a very good par putt. That's it. Okay. That long left part of the green can get really, really squirrely with all the branches and like the trees are just growing at odd angles. You get a lot of strange off the knee kind of straddle putts from that direction. Another good birdie from Marty.
Back on the birdie train.
Yeah.
Marty doing Marty things. These guys must be like, who is this guy with this flashy shirt just slanging birdies?
Look good, play good, right? So Marty with the lone birdie, Jesse with the unfortunate bogey there. I mean, that hole came in at a 2.84 average, so just a bit under par. There were a lot of birdies, but that means there's a lot of over par strokes as well. But, I mean, for 180 feet, it's strange to see it only average 2.84, but that's how tricky it is. Speaking of tricky, hole 11, par 4, 400 feet on the dot. This big pond that John built is right in the landing zone, so you either gotta go for it or play safe. There's no in the middle. It's got to be all in or all out. The back end of this fairway is where you want to push it. It's the widest gap to get to the green, but there are a couple sneaky gaps to the right side and up the middle, depending on where you land. So this is such a scary backhand turnover because any kick to the left and it's just in dead zone. As Marty puts it, right where you want to put it.
That's a great shot.
That's perfect. This is the typical play, is a sidearm, like a swooping sidearm. That's going to be a little tricky, though. That's a little too far to the right. Inside gap, okay.
Well, it's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, okay. That's a... Oh my word.
Goodness.
Wow,
that is a kick from how can you kick through all that, hit nothing?
I have no idea.
Crazy.
Only in the provincials, man.
Yeah.
Jeez. That is a rough kick.
Thank you for joining me.
Here's the pond of doom.
Yeah. That's a good second shot. He's in the opening. He should have a pretty decent up and down from there. Jesse's just chopping his way through these last couple holes here.
Oh,
that might have been a good tree. That was kind of coming in a little hot. Well, even Marty is a little tricky shot here from where his drive was.
Oh, beautiful.
I mean, not for him, but for everybody else, it'd be tricky.
He cut off a lot of distance too, but you can see on these holes, like, it's not like you're going to be wide open even when you throw the perfect shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he could have been 10 feet any which way and stuck behind a tree, whatever.
Yeah.
Into the junk.
I think was that Jesse's fourth or fifth? I can't remember.
Notice how I didn't say anything. I was like, yeah, we'll have to wait. I'm still like,
I know. I'm still
process his kick there.
Oh man, like that flew to the left
so far, and then he gets there and it shows the view, and I'm like
how? Yeah,
you know,
just wild. Tapping in a birdie again is Marty. No surprise. This hole coming in 3.93 average, so just a little bit under par.
Oh yeah, I don't need any more strokes.
That's like, oh crap, hold on. Okay, we're good.
That was pretty funny.
That's awesome. Oh, that's funny.
That was great.
Okay, so Jesse at the double bogey there. Tough hole, a tough stretch for Jesse, the last three. Marty, not a tough stretch, grabbing 3 birdies on it, 8 under par through 11 with a bogey, which is just phenomenal. Hole 12, par 3, 290 feet. We said it in the previous coverage. An overstable driver stall shot, or what you said, or with what Caleb did as well, is the flippy mid-range or fairway driver that kind of on a knife hyzer and flips up into the
I like
the shot
Caleb
shape.
Did,
yeah,
but I mean, if you put it there, I mean, nobody can say anything anyway.
I mean, yeah,
so.
but Oz did the overstable, Caleb did understable. Either way, they both put it there. So it's
pick your poison.
Dealer's choice. Either way, you just got to throw a hyzer.
I'm seeing mid-range for Marty, it looks like.
I'm seeing...
And then
Oh, never mind. I don't see it.
I was hoping for some chains, yeah.
I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's putting at it. That's a little bit wide. And another bad kick.
A lot.
How is it going
wide.
through all this crap? That's a lot of stuffing things in the way.
It's
That's
a common
unfortunate,
misrelease
really.
on this one because everyone's trying to get so high and bite so much off, and that's what I was saying. Like, I think the real play is to slow it down and just do like this, what Jesse did. Right?
There we go.
Let's go. Back on track.
Very nice. Very nice. Fortunate kick for Cédric to kind of stay in the fairway.
He said a few good ones this round.
Oh, there's another one right there.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Keep racking them up.
Beautiful.
Oh my.
I think he's by the next tee off of that kick.
The high-speed discs in the wooded holes, it's tough, eh?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Once they
Oh,
start
boy.
getting offline and taking these kicks, like, you can just start sending yourself all over the place.
Yeah. A little bit far there from Pat.
It's a good putt.
It's a good bogey putt, yeah. Those can get away from you pretty quickly. So Marty went long.
Good
Doesn't
putt.
matter anyway.
Got himself to double digits.
Yeah. Grabbing a pretty good birdie, actually averaging a 2.95 for round 2. So basically par. That looked like it popped out again.
And we know he needs it because we've already
Yeah.
seen some good scores
Oh yeah.
from last round, not to include their scores from the first round.
Oh yeah. So unfortunate par for Jesse, but I mean, it's a par.
He might just be feeling it too. Sometimes you just get
Yeah, after a couple hole stretch, you kind of get beaten down. You're just like, oh, okay, whatever. Let's just get through this, right? But Marty, 10 under par for the event.
he's clawing his way
He's
back up.
Doing work, yeah. He's doing what he has to do, right? Hole 13, par 4, 485. This is one of my favorites on this particular course. It's carved out so beautifully down the service road, and you kind of want to play down the road as well. That's the ideal fairway. Throw something straight to stable, kind of neutral, maybe 300 feet down the fairway, finish to the left side, and then you got a nice putter upshot to the green. Imagine Marty's probably going to go rock AVR. Okay, job
This
one
looks
done.
nice.
Yep. Perfect.
So he's not trying to do anything crazy. He knows, like,
Yeah, just
I put it here, I'm going to have a perfect line for that birdie opportunity.
cut the hole in half. That's not bad.
You notice, like, Captain Canada seems to always play well on courses like that. You know, he always seems to kick everyone's butt at Toronto Island. It's a course
Yeah.
that plays that way too. Like, it's not so much how far you are; you just have to be in the right spot.
Yes, exactly. Placement more than power. Jesse gets a kind of kick to the right, but I think he'll be okay. He's got more of a turnover from there.
There's a good
This
shot.
looks good. Get off that tree. Yes, that's perfect. Nice little skip.
Beautiful
Out
shot.
driving Marty. Couple things in the way, but still doable.
Pushing through though.
Sit down. That's
fine.
makeable. Yep. Jeffy giving us the in-depth view. Get through that. No, he got through. He's on the.
He's
He's on the.
gonna have a putt though. It looks.
I don't think so, but it's fortunate to get through that. He's on the road.
No, Marty's executing that shot.
Perfect. Yep. Like I
Doesn't
said,
get
rock
easier than
AVR.
that.
That's all you
Yeah.
need.
Well, he just knows with that putter up shot, too. It's not a question. You just put me in that position, and it's going to happen.
Cedric? Or not Cedric. I don't know why I said Cedric. Patrick. They both end in a Rick.
Yeah,
so.
Bunch of X on this card, eh?
Patrick getting up there for a birdie look. I think that's a par for Cedric. The other Rick.
See if Patrick can make this one. There we
Attaboy.
go.
There you go. Good birdie.
Great birdie.
That's probably a sigh of relief for him, getting a good birdie on this one. See if Jesse can get a birdie here as well.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's a hit.
He deserved that. There's some tree love for you.
Do. Look at him. He's doing a limbo out of there, too. Take a bow, son.
Oh, that's great.
You know, if you can't smile and have fun no matter what's going on, what's the point?
Well, you know what? After that kick a couple holes ago, I think he deserved that good fortune. Okay, so that 3 birdies and a par.
I feel your pain, brother.
Oh, yeah, that's a mood.
Yeah.
Mood. Yeah, 3 birdies and a par. So a good hole for the group. Hole average of 3.82. So that's a good bounce back though for Jesse and Pat. They're having a bit of a tough back nine here. And
yes. Cedric.
That's all you can do.
Cedric.
I'm gonna say Cedric.
Cedric. The
Yeah, little
entertainer
X on
there.
Cedric.
He's close. I mean,
Cedric
a couple birdies here on the way out, and
yeah, he's scrapping his way through.
Speaking
of scrapping, that's what you got to do on hole 14 here. Par 3, 232, high flex sidearm. That's kind of all you got. And just throw off the tee and just kind of hope you can scramble a par. If you don't get through the gap.
And if you're unsure about this hole, I'm still unsure as well. So
yeah, see, Marty goes this way.
That's the way I was going too. And sometimes you get lucky.
I don't know. I personally don't see it personally, but I've seen him do it. So he's going. That's not okay. That's actually not bad. He missed his line, but he was actually going down the road, which is not bad at all. Oh, okay. Wow. Never mind. I thought the first kick was great, but the second one just ruined his day.
Are they trying for that service road or no?
I think they're trying for that middle gap, but it's such a tight angle. You have to.
Marty's going right now.
Yeah,
that's what he's trying to hit off the tee. See, and it's makeable, but you still have to miss so much and get lucky. And I think the idea is that even if you don't get that shot, the upshot's much easier attacking it that way.
Yeah,
than going straight down or whatever.
That's a good little kick. I think if they cleaned up that route that they're intending, like with all the branches and stuff, and kind of made it a nice clean gap,
even if it was small.
Yeah, I think it'd be better. There's just a lot of things going on this one. I like the idea of it. I think it's just a little bit too congested.
It's like my hair when I don't brush it. Yeah, it's like a rat's nest.
It's a great idea. It just needs a little bit of cleaning, right? A good par.
Our pars are good on this one.
Yeah, I'm okay with a par on this one for sure. I mean, it averaged 1/10 of a stroke over par. So there's a lot of stuff in the way, and there's only 7 birdies. Like I mentioned previously, there's Brian McDonald, Derek Schaefer, James Duong. Oh no.
Tough.
Yeah, he's not quite in the focus here. Looks like. Yeah, unfortunate bogey for Jesse there, but other birdies include Justin Murphy, Micah Streeter, Mitchell Miskin, and Ryan Watson. I got to shout him out because it's a great birdie to get.
Yes, even though it is a great. And I actually played with Ryan and watched his shot, and it was pretty sneaky. Got through, made a nice putt. And
beautiful.
He had a great round too.
Yeah, he did well. 2 bogeys, 2 pars. Already 10 under par for the round through 14 with a bogey. I gotta keep mentioning that.
With the bogey. You just have to keep throwing him under that bogey.
Because it's
a short hole.
Yeah, way to go, Marty. You done messed up, Aaron.
Like 3 inches off the ground.
No, I gotta mention it because that just means he got an extra bogey or extra birdie.
Just shows how
that 14-hole stretch, right? So
shows how good he's playing right now. Yeah.
15 par 3, 239 feet. A little bit out of the theme for the back nine because it is in the open all of a sudden. There's one big gap, and then it's nothing else in the way. I mean, I said it. It's when you feel like you have to get, but no, not many people are getting it. Well, there are actually people are getting it, but that's a great shot. M4 for Cédric. A good play. A nice turnover mid-range.
All coming out a bit early, but still good.
That's fine. That's still looking at it. 22 feet, maybe. See if Jesse can get back on track here. Get up. Get up. Okay. Opportunity. Circle's edge. I like this play.
Oh, just missed it.
There you go. Looking at it as well. Good effort, actually. Good height. Yeah, I just never got the pop on it.
The light's still hanging there.
I know. After Brian just annihilated it.
That's what it is. The light's in the way. Everybody's looking at the light. I'm surprised Marty didn't go move it.
Put it back where it belongs.
Yeah. Another good birdie for him, though.
Yeah.
Hole 15.
Once again, he's the only birdie on this hole. Was there only one last round or something? Or did any... Yeah, I think Oz got it last round, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Good to see the Patrick having fun out there, though.
That's all you can do, right?
Yeah. That'll average a 2.8, so... The card basically did what the whole field did, is, you know, one birdie to 3 pars. Which is surprising again to me on that hole, but...
Well, it's weird because we always set that up, right? Like, oh, you know, everybody's got to get this one. It's attackable. It's short.
Big,
it's a must get.
Big gap, 240 feet. Nothing else in the way. I mean, I don't know, but 16, par 4, 434 feet. Everything in the way here. This is the gap you want to go with a sidearm or like a late turning backhand. That's such a tight shot. A good landing zone where you want to land is right here. If you can get there, that's phenomenal. And then this basket that has been pushed back since last year, which I think is a great change. It's a true woods par 4. Get off that. Oh, he got behind it.
So putter.
Holy smokes!
Just to be clear, that was a putter.
Yeah, but even then, like it drifted all the way over there, but it still didn't go right enough.
Kind of in the crap a bit, but it just shows you that if you're willing to just buckle down and just make those clean shots, like.
There is a gap.
But you don't get that. See those kicks? Word. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to say to yourself, like, yes, I'm going to throw a mid-range or a putter.
Yeah.
Everyone wants that fast disc because they want to get the extra 50 feet.
No, yeah. Like, Jesse looks like it's a fairway driver here.
And he's okay. He got through.
That's a good kick. But... That's a good kick. Still got some work to do, but this is a play that I go with. Well, he snuck through that.
I would think that's the ideal shot here if you can punch it forward a little more.
Yeah. And it finishes more to the right side, which is where you want to be when you're further down the gap. Overhand. Okay. He's back on the fairway. I'm not sure he's going to have from over there, but... He's okay. He's he's conceding to the good landing zone and kind of playing his par, which is smart. He's not trying to get aggressive on that.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm laughing because like every shot, no matter what, even if it doesn't hit a tree, is like hitting a branch or
there's so many things you can't see because it all just blends together to make one scatter plot of everything. Words.
Oh, this is good.
This is crafty.
Very
long look.
Maybe not quite enough to really get that great birdie opportunity, but
no.
I think Marty knew he was
Jesse
pinched off there.
Maybe a little... No, I think he's okay. Is he going cut roller? he is going cut roller. Okay, that was pretty sneaky. I like it.
I actually like that play.
Yeah.
That was a good call. Flipping it around to get it to cut roll the opposite way, and you so smart, eh?
So smart.
So smart. Smart feller, eh?
Big brain. 200 IQ.
Oh,
Good run. See if Pat can save the par. Not quite.
slow chain.
So he's very close to making a lot of putts. It's just the focus isn't quite there for him, it looks like.
There's a good
That's
putt.
a good par putt. That's a great par putt. When the hole averages a 4.32, a par is just fine.
Yeah, go for it. I'm so ready right now. You're ready. I owe you one.
Still a little work left here, though, for Marty. Not much, but just far enough to make you think about it. So this hole actually had more bogeys than any other score. Looking at the stats here, it looks like it had almost half of the scores coming in were a bogey.
Wow. It is.
I think it was
one of the tougher
I'm not
ones,
surprised, right? Yeah, it's not bashing the field. It's like it's a tough hole. It's very, very tight, and it kind of bends to the right and then right back to the left and then straight again. So it's an interesting two-shot dynamic. But coming in, actually, the next hole is kind of a bounce back hole after hole 16, with 17 being only 185 feet. Straight backhand or a flex sidearm, I think, is the ideal play. It kind of makes the fairway the widest. And then just give yourself a putt, honestly, in this one.
And there's so many birdies, I'm just going to assume a couple of these guys got it.
It's a safe assumption to say.
Yes.
Yeah, this is, I'll go ahead and say it right now, this is one of the easier holes. It's average of 2.45. So I'd hope we see some birdies in this card. This looks like one of them. Or an ace.
Oh, like watching it
Dude,
from the other angle, like, this is good. No, never mind. It's way short.
Wow. Okay, never mind. I
Never
thought
had a
I
chance.
thought that was going to run it for a second. Mid-range. A little bit further than you want, but it's still a putt. It's makeable. Get through. Get through for him.
Backdoor?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
That'll make him feel good. It's never too late for a birdie.
It's never too late for a birdie, my friend.
That's
You
what
are correct.
Terry Miller, the disc golf guy, said.
This one's good.
Nice. Good soft skip.
The little patch.
Looks to be circle's edge, maybe? Maybe a foot outside.
There we
Nice
go.
putt.
Good putt.
Another good birdie. I think we can hazard a guess to say there might be a star frame.
I think so.
I don't think I'm gonna see Marty miss that putt ever.
I said a couple,
Again.
and
Yeah. Hey, Marty, do you want to finish out here, buddy?
looks like he was scratching a lotto ticket there, you know?
He's like, oh, did I win a coffee? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh boy. He already counted a birdie on the scorecard. He forgot he had to go tap it in. There you go. Easy. I think the cameraman's giving him crap for taking so long to tap that out. Star frame as
We're always waiting for Marty, though. Eh?
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Painful sometimes.
It's painful because he takes so long, but he also always beats us every time.
Right.
So it's like I can't even be like, oh yeah, I take too long, and whatever. But
Take all
no,
the time
I'm
you
kidding.
need, right?
All in good fun. You have 30 seconds for every shot. So star frame, as expected, that group helped out the average of that hole, averaging over a half stroke under par. And we get to hole 18, par 4. Says 292 feet. I think that's as the crow flies, but there's really no way you can get there unless you punch through this right side and get lucky, which I've seen some people do, actually. The play off the tee is just a 60-foot jump putt or a sidearm to the landing zone, and then the second shot is where all the money is made. Tricky green. There's enough stuff on the right side. You can't swing a hyzer, and you got to go straight at it. And it is elevated just enough to really make you think about it for it being the last putt of your round.
Oh my God, this is dirt.
Another round of jump shots here.
Yes. Huge drive.
I'm on fire.
See, he's trying to bite a little bit more off.
See, that's what I like, but just maybe a little bit higher.
Actually, that's great.
Yeah.
Huge drive.
Just that much easier now on that up shot.
Now you can that one you can kind of play a sidearm into the green, like swing a sidearm, which is what I want to do.
Cedric
Jesse's going for it
to get this one. I mean, he's even for the round, right? So if he gets this birdie, that'll make him under par for the round, and he's already under par in the first round too. So
is Pat trying to go for it?
That's unique, sure.
I mean, I've seen it before, but that's a great result. I would never do that, but because Jesse's still in the middle, but I mean, those trees are staggered enough to make it a tight gap, but that's uncharacteristic from Marty.
Especially on the last hole.
Yeah.
He probably at least wanted the opportunity anyway.
Yeah. See if Jesse can save a par here.
Just to get out.
A little bit deep, but I think he's got an open putt at it.
Hope so.
Let's go, Cédric, my man. There you go. Soon to be bun brother.
Yeah.
Okay?
Now if you're watching this, Cedric, now you got to get a man bun going.
But this is good. Like I said, it always feels good to shoot under par.
Yeah.
Even if it's not your most favorite round, or
at
least being under par feels good.
Great upshot there from Marty, securing the 4 and a 12 under par.
Dynamite round.
Yeah.
What did Oz shoot on the last one we just watched? 12 or 13? Where he was a 12 as well, wasn't he?
I think he was a 12.
So,
let me check that real quick.
Marty did what he had to do anyway, right?
Oh, Oz was a 13. Yeah.
We made it.
Yes.
We made it.
I feel like I already like Patrick.
I love this guy. I love this guy.
He's keeping everyone real.
Yeah.
Oz better be having fun.
Yeah. There you go. And then a birdie.
And regardless of getting the scores you want, and which we never get even when we shoot lights out, right? Correct?
Right. Yep.
That's disc golfers for you. These guys definitely kept their composure though with the emotions, and
absolutely.
Conducted themselves well, and
absolutely.
there's some sportsmanship there, some fist pumps and hugs and kisses and all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely. So 1 birdie for Cedric, par for Marty and Pat, and an unfortunate bogey for Jesse. Had a tough back 9, but Marty with a 12 under par, just casually just throwing it down. He didn't really do anything like crazy where it's like, holy crap, right? But I mean, just did what he had to do.
Well, he did exactly what he had to do, because I don't think he had typical good first round, so at least he kept himself in it for
a good bounce
right?
back there, yeah. This ace round, I thought he had it in right there, like 2 inches to the right, and it probably could have caught. So
just slightly came out of it.
Centered too.
He's so good with that putter.
He is. So actually, Cedric had a clean back 9.
Yeah, he did. He brought it back around and got himself under par. So I'm sure he's happy about that.
Scrambled very nicely. So the leaderboard going into round 3, which you will see, would be Thomas Gilbert, Chris Oslands, Casey Hannemeyer, and myself on the lead card. And James Duong, Julian Quenneville, Marty, and Caleb Frisbee on the chase card. So that should be a lot of good action to watch.
It's going to be absolutely amazing.
Much fun. All the funs.
Much easier for the viewers to follow as well.
Yeah, this is kind of confusing. So like they kept the same cards, but they filmed a different card each round, or each whatever you want to. I don't know what you want to do, but a little confusing. But it showcases all the diversity of the golf and the areas people are from, which I actually enjoyed. seeing a lot of new faces out here.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Yeah. So
that's that.
That's that. That's 2 rounds in the book. So there's the retail store once again. I mean, I can't say enough about it. You know, anything you need, anything you want, anything you desire, anything you don't need but you want, anything you want but don't need. I don't know what you want to do, but come by, check it out. Even just to take a quick glance at and just to see, hey, I saw the store. It's huge. It's amazing. It's got everything. Clay, that's 2 rounds. It's actually technically that's 4 rounds we watched, but 2 rounds played. I like the diversity we saw so far.
Yeah, no, it was good. It switches it up. It gives people a bunch of different opportunities to see the holes, how people play them, yada, yada, yada. And then it's going to bring us into the real deal after this. So once you get caught up with viewing all these videos, do the most important thing possible. Subscribe, like, share, because pretty soon they won't let us come sit here and do this anymore if nobody cares. That would greatly help us out.
If we're not as entertaining as we used to be,
Yes.
and they're like, okay, all right, get out of here, find someone new.
And I absolutely promise the viewers that once we get down to these final rounds with the lead and chase based on scores, it's going to be exhilarating.
Oh, it's definitely entertaining. So thank you guys.
Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. And
be sure to check it out. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you in round 3.